What is up, you lovely lot? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I've got quite a few coins in front of me, and that's because we're long overdue an episode of Sort It Out, which is one of my favourite series to do, and it's where we look back at the last few months of keepers. These have all been put into the keepers box, mostly from hunts or from buying them at coin stalls or antique fairs. Maybe a few bits I've found in change or a friend or family member might have given me as well. And we're going to look through it before it goes into the collection forever. So let's see what we've picked up this time. We do this series every 2 or 3 months. It's been a while since we've done one though, so a few bits to have a look through. Let's kick it off with the 50p's here on the right. And we have a Benjamin Britten to start us off. We're going to rattle through them because there's quite a lot here, as you can see. And there may be quite a few of these more common keepers, like the Battle of Hastings. 2017 shields we always get a ton of as well. What have we got here? We've got a Battle of Britain. And a Mrs. Tiggywinkle. Not everybody keeps these, but I like to. Pop her up there. Oh, our first Olympic, nice. Olympic canoeing. From the 2011 Olympic set. Lovely. I wonder how many Olympics we'll have here in total. We'll pop that there and put any others we get next to it. Oh, there's another one. That's really nice as well. Not another Olympic, but another really nice coin. 2018's Peter Rabbit. I would take those all day long. 5, 6, 7, 8 quid, something like that. Getting up there now. There's our first 2017 shield. Low mintage circulating year. We'll pop that to the side. And another Olympic already. Olympic fencing, very nice. 2 Olympics so far. And there's another. Olympic cycling. 3 Olympics so far. And a squirrel nutkin. Do not see this coin that often anymore, considering it's not that low of a mintage. Certainly a keeper in my opinion. That'll be another 2017 shield. And our first territory coin. Bailiwick of Jersey. 1997, the first year of the small 50 pence. Put that to the side over here. And our first Paddington at Buckingham Palace. And another Battle of Hastings. The EU stars. Always happy to find these 1998 dated commemoratives. Getting tougher to find now. And a great design, that one, I think. And another Olympic, and it's our double fencing. I think we got this 2 weeks in a row, didn't we? On the videos. Or 2 videos in a row. We'll pop that on top of the other one. That's 4 Olympics in total. And a Taylor of Gloucester. That's 2 of the 4 2018s. Put that there. Of course, Taylor of Gloucester, the more common out of the 4. But there's a fairly uncommon one, Mrs. Tittlemouse. Peter Rabbit 2018 and Flopsy Bunny, both more scarce and more valuable, but Mrs. Tittlemouse, definitely a nice coin as well. 2016's Peter Rabbit. And another Battle of Britain. These will have all been checked already for any variations, like the different portrait on the Battle of Britain, etc. Another 2016 Peter. And our first Paddington at the station. We keep both 2018 Paddingtons. We don't keep the 2019 ones though. Much more numerous, much more findable, the 2019 ones. Another 2017 shield and another 2017 shield. Oh, here we go. Top Olympic. Olympic football. This we bought, didn't we? This was from the Cardiff Coin Fair when we were down at the Royal Mint last time. Popped into Cardiff for the coin fair there, and I bought this for, failing to remember now, 5, 6 quid, something like that. It was a bargain. I remember that much. There's another Bailiwick of Jersey. Different date? No. Another 1997. Another Taylor of Gloucester. And yet another 2017 shield probably. Yep. and 2 Paddingtons at Paddington Station. 3 of those. We're rattling through these though, we've seen plenty though. Our 3rd Peter Rabbit, and our 1st Beatrix Potter anniversary from that 2016 set. Pop that there. And yet another 2017 Shield. No, it's a 2019. So what this might be, it's those funny sounding ones. I started keeping a few when we started coming across them, but they seem to be pretty much everywhere now. I'm still going to keep a couple because why not? Is an oddity in my mind. There's a 2011 WWF. Nice, always a good find. Bit dirty that one. And there we go, there's Flopsy Bunny, completing that 2018 Potter set. All 4 2018 Potters there. And another Battle of Hastings. And another Squirrel Nutkin. And another Benjamin Britten. Now, if you're new to the channel, as I said, most of these coins have been found in the videos on the channel, so do go and check out some of my other videos. There's the other 1998 release, the NHS 50p. And that one's in particularly nice condition. Another couple of shields, probably 2017 ones. They are indeed, both. And a 2018, another Mrs. Tittlemouse. Wow, we've done well on 2018 Potters recently, haven't we? Brilliant. 2016's Peter. Another Benjamin Britten, bit grubby though that one. And Paddington at the Palace again. Where do you go, sir? There you are. And another EU Stars. A particularly good episode of sorting out so far, I think, but it has been a while since we've done one. Although there's not a massive volume of coins here, well, there's quite a few. There's not as many as previous episodes of this series. Mrs. Tiggywinkle. No, we already had you, didn't we? And they're both dirty ones, so we might actually end up keeping those. 2011 Athletics, that's another Olympic. Our 5th different one and 6 in total. And another Battle of Hastings. Right, another couple of handfuls of 50p's. And there we go, another Olympic. Olympic weightlifting. We've done amazingly well on Olympics and 2018 Potters. This puts a smile on my face because there's another Flopsy Bunny. Wow. 2 of all of them so far, apart from 2018 Potter, the first one we found. 2018 Peter, not Potter. Another WWF, a bit nicer condition that one. And yet another different Olympic Boccia. Wow, 7 different Olympics, 8 in total. And there's our strangely coloured Sir Isaac Newton that we found very recently. Very interested in that. Pretty sure that'll be the only Isaac Newton we see today. We don't get those too often. Another Benjamin Britten. Another Battle of Hastings. And another Bailiwick of Jersey. Not a 1997 again. No, 2009 this time. Nice. And another NHS. Right, last handful of 50p's. And another Battle of Hastings to kick us off. 2018. Paddington at the Palace. 3rd one of those. Battle of Britain. And another, that way up, another Olympic Athletics. Now that one is really grubby. An Olympic is an Olympic though. 2nd one of those. And table tennis as well. And again, that is a bit grubby, but if you've been watching the channel for a long time, you may remember that when we do this series, we try and fill this book. And forever, we have just needed one more for this book, and it is table tennis. So that will go in and complete us another Olympic set. This is a set which I started before I started doing the videos on the channel, and we needed a few still in this, and that's finally the last one we need. I will keep an eye out for a better one though, because that is a bit grimy, isn't it? But there we go, another Olympic set completed, including football. Top stuff. Right. More 2017 shields, or maybe 2019 funny sounding ones. No, they're 2017s. And a squirrel napkin. 2017, 2017, 2019. So yeah, there you go again. There's that funny sounding one. Wow, lots of shields here. 3 more. All 2017s. Most of the time that does end up being the biggest stack on these episodes. There's a Mrs. Tiggywinkle that's in nice condition. That one would definitely be kept. Those other two, maybe not. Beatrix Potter anniversary. And that's the lot for the 50p's. We have 2 rogue 10p's though. I can't remember how these made it into the keeper's box. I think I came across these while I was sorting out some other stuff. But we have a 2019 M and a 2018 V. So they will be going into the stash with my other alphabet 10p's. Long-term keeper investment, I think those. If you've not seen my stack of alphabet 10p's, I'll try and remember to put a link at the end of the video. Go and check that out. Right, £2 coins. Robert Burns. We'll just slide Flopsy Bunnies up here for a second. Oh, nice. Beijing Olympic handover. Don't find many of those, though we did find a few recently. Golden Guinea. Again, we may see a few Golden Guineas, Robert Burns, more than other coins here. There's another Robert Burns. And Shakespeare comedies ×3. Some debate whether the Shakespeares are really worth keeping, especially these Shakespeare tragedies, but I'm still keeping them for now. And there was our first ever Territory £2 coin find. In fact, that's not true. It's our first Channel Islands Territory £2 coin find. The Bailiwick of Jersey. I have found Gibraltar £2 coins before. Not in the best condition, but was so happy when I found that. And another couple of Shakespeares. What else have we got? Another Robert Burns. And here is a Technologies. And this is a 1999. This has been kept purely for condition. If you don't know, there was no 1999 Technologies coin in the year sets that year. It's the only year where a bunk or proof Technologies £2 coin does not exist. The only £2 coin from 1999 of this design is the one you can find in circulation. So people who want one of every year have to resort to getting a nice one from circulation. So these can be worth a little bit on eBay and definitely worth keeping, I think. There we go, we'll pop that to the side. Oh, nice. Can't go wrong with these. Commonwealth Games, England. Always a great find. And we don't see these too often in these episodes because most of the time they go into the book that we're collecting for at that time. Robert Burns, because of course anything that's gone into the book for the £2 or 50p's, into the flip pages for the £2 or the old book for the 50p's, more Shakespeare's, won't be on the table because it's in that collection. A Great Fire of London and a Navy Centenary. London Underground Roundel. And a bit of a dirty Britannia. 2016 as well, so the more common year probably won't be kept. Robert Burns. And another Navy Centenary. Very underrated, these, 650,000 minted, but because they're a fairly recent release in the grand scheme of things, they seem more common than they are. There's another roundel. Can't go wrong with those either. And yet another Beijing handover. Epic. Not often we see two of those in an episode of anything. That's a fake. Not sure why I've put that there, because I started putting the fakes on this pile instead. Yep, it is a pile. This is just the recent ones. Oh dear. And a 2015 Britannia, another massively underrated coin, as we discussed in a recent video. Again, 650,000 mintage. Definitely worth clinging on to. 2016. And there we go, there's the London Underground roundels counterpart, the tube train. Another Shakespeare tragedies. And a gunpowder plot, and again, looks to me like I've kept this one because it's in such nice condition. There's a bit of dirt at the top there between the dates. But that's a pretty nice one, isn't it? So we may check that one against the one in our collection and see if that is any better. Another Great Fire of London, and again, it's a shame that that one's a little bit grubby. Both the ones we've had so far have been. More Shakespeare's, 2 comedies, 2 tragedies. Still have not found that edge inscription error. We will do it one day. And 2 more golden guineas. Last couple of handfuls here. 2015. Is this a die rotation? Oh, it is. Forgot we had this one. Very nice. These are a great find. Of course, it's an error coin. When you turn it over like this, the queen should be sat like this, with the dot at the bottom, so you know the center hasn't been manipulated. But for some reason, she's not. So that's definitely an error. We'll definitely keep that. And our first Magna Carta of today. And yet another Navy Centenary. Happy to take those all day long. And yet another Great Fire of London in not the best condition, some grubby marks on it. Seems to be a coin that picks up the dirt. Another tragedies, and we're on to our last handful here. Hope you've enjoyed. Always a good little glimpse back at the last few months of what we've found on these videos. Another Robert Burns. More Shakespeare's. We're really going to have to think about whether we're keeping all of these, aren't we? And then we've got our Army Centenary with some die damage just at the top there, so that extra metal where the die is damaged and the coin's been minted with the damaged die or chipped die. First example of that I've seen, so we'll definitely be keeping that as well. We don't have that yet in our errors or oddities selection. And another 2 comedies to finish us off, but I think we've done incredibly well on the 50p's there. Those 2018 Potters and the Olympics, absolutely brilliant. Happy to add a couple of more 10p's into the collection as well. Not sure where they came from. Thanks for watching. Smash that thumbs up, really, really does help the channel. Of course, subscribe if you're not subscribed so you can come and see us again for some more coiny goodness. Take care, all the best.